All right, greetings and salutations. It's your boy D-Boom for LLE Ascension. New weeks, new energies, and we are coming through with a slew of videos for the next 72 hours. Please stay in tune, just check in, subscribe if you haven't, so you can get a ding when these videos come, so you can receive these messages. Okay, this is going to be an unorthodox reading that I usually do. So this is just for the Twin Flame populace. Information, messages, little ditties that I got, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you need to know, okay? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant while I get the spread out. And we're going to keep this short and sweet, all right? We're going to do the divine masculine energy and the divine feminine energy. So, head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. When I say swords, you know, spades. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. You ain't half-assing anything. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, you can tell. Hearts, I mean cups, you know. Then we got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. It's about what you do. Wands, clubs, actions and behavior. The knees. This is what's most important. What you've done and what you're doing. It's going to be more important than what you have. What you have, that's pentacles. Those are person, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Pentacles are diamonds. Pentacles are temporary. Pentacles expire. And all pentacles have expiration dates. I'm a walking, talking pinnacle. This planet is a pinnacle. Air is a pinnacle. Water is a pinnacle. You know? Persons, places, and things. And not just a pentacle. Diamonds. Pinnacle. A moment in time. A title. A status. Whether that's rich or poor. It's going to be temporary. Whether you high up right now or down bottom. Rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's just pinnacles. Things come and go. Just keep that in mind. Let's get straight to the message. Overall energy, this is fairly important. We got the Knight of Pentacles. So, let's get straight with it. Knight of Pentacles involves grooming. Since this is fairly important, I ain't going to get too much into it. Grooming. There's three types of grooming. Good grooming, that's a two-way street. Bad grooming, that's a one-way street. Bad grooming, that's a dead end. Ugly grooming is a one-way street. Two-way street, give and take. I give you respect, it comes right back. I help you, you help me. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I respect you, you respect me. That's a two-way street. That's good grooming. Whether that's a parent to their child, whether that's a child to their parent, student to the teacher, master to the apprentice, Jedi to the Padawan. It's good when it's a two-way street in any type of grooming. One-way street. Somebody gives, somebody takes. Whoever taking ain't giving. You give respect, but this person don't respect you. You give love, but this person don't love you. That shit is ugly. Because it could turn into bad grooming, which is a dead end. What's a dead end? That's a person controlling the whole giving and taking process. Whether they're in a position to do it or not. Whether they're the breadwinner or not. Whether they're making the most money or not. Like, I mean, it's a two-way street. Two, when you on a connection with a person and you do this, you don't do this. Okay? Fairly important. To the feminine, when it comes to grooming, which is also the people who raised you, the community that raised you, the town that raised you, the school you went to, the church you grew up in. Grooming takes a village to raise a child. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's good, bad, or ugly grooming you getting, it's the grooming you got. Feminine, we got the Ace of Cups. This is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. Said I wasn't going to rant, but I'm going to make this short. Self-love. This twin flame journey, at the end of the day, it's built to make you the best person you can be. This twin flame journey, at the end of the day, feminine. You move consciously through this. I'm a divine feminine, by the way. Divine feminine male. Shouts out to all the divine feminine males out there. Shouts out to the divine masculine women. They are the apex predator. They're the Tyrannosaurus Rex out here. They're the great white sharks out here. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, you gotta learn how to love yourself on this twin flame journey. Yes, a lot of love is deprived around your divine masculine, but hey, it's about self right now. You gotta make yourself the best version you can be. Masculines move subconsciously through this shit. They don't know what they're doing to you. They don't know how they're making you feel. They're subconsciously moving through this shit. Feminines, you move consciously. The shit your masculine does to you, feminine, subconsciously, obviously, is the shit you need to do to other people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lesson at the end of the day. You unlock powers being with your divine counterpart. That's why you need to stay in this shit to really become the X-Men or X-Woman you were meant to be. You're only going to gain self-knowledge, self-milestones. It's only going to be good for you. Everybody's not going to understand this journey. Everybody's not going to understand this twin flame situation. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a blessing for you at the end of the day. It's built to make you better. It's built to make you better. Feminine. It's built to make you better. Self-love. You got to give yourself that before you can give it to somebody else. And still, if a person don't love themselves, they can't love you. Respect. You got to get that shit to yourself. You got to know you the shit first. With or without the bread, with or without the pinnacles, with or without the body of your dreams, with or without the resources that you like, whatever the fuck, you gotta be good as is. That shit you learn yourself. You gotta give yourself that. So you can help put that shit in other people. Self-realization, you gotta know who the fuck you are. The average person don't know who the fuck they are. Confusing the fuck out of themselves and other people. Sending mixed messages and mixed signals and shit. The average person don't know who the fuck you are. It's good for you to know who you are so you can help people find who they are. Self-identification. You need to know who you are, what you're here for, why God put you here, God out here too, King of Swords, and your energy, feminine. But it's all about self. You groom yourself, you help yourself, you teach yourself, you feel yourself, you please yourself. Okay, self-worth. Please yourself. Do it for you. Don't do shit for any heart outside yours. Okay, that's just overall energy. Masculine. You come to your grooming lesson right now. You got the Knight of Swords. Now, Knights are all about juvenile energies, young energy, non-mature energy, so to speak. Aces to tens are karmic cycles. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. We'll get to that later. How it applies to you, divine masculine. Knight of Swords is fear. It's making too many decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's, being mentally discombobulated from the card before the Knight of Swords, which is the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? That's death or a permanent ending. Things ain't coming back no more. Ten of Swords is like divorce, loss of a house, of benefits, of a person, of a place, of a thing. That ain't coming back no more. Fear of permanent loss. You've been groomed to fear permanent loss. You've been groomed to, like I say, sword, make the decisions, big decisions that you've been making. You've been kind of groomed to kind of downplay big decisions and that shit that needs to cease. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. You've been groomed to, like I say, numb yourself to certain things, to overlook certain things, to neglect certain things, to not do certain things. And those certain things need to be eradicated immediately. Bottom line, more important than anything, you got the Queen of Cups. This is my X-Men card at the end of the day. It means other things, but today, it's my X-Men card. Signs, synchronicities, dreams, visions, and like I say, just the psychics, the energy of an X-Men, X-Woman, Jean Grey, Professor X type shit, How it deals with the feminine. And this is the most important thing in this message. We got the Two of Cups. Now, you just went from the Ace of Cups and the overall energy to the Two of Cups. Like I say, once you love yourself, you can give love to somebody else. Once you respect yourself, you can give respect to somebody else. Once you know who the fuck you are, you ain't confusing this person or sending mixed signals about yourself with this person, right? But once again, it's when you're dealing with other people, another heart. You can love yourself all day, but if this person don't know what love is, they can never love you. You can respect this person all day, but if they don't respect you, then this connection doesn't mean too much. If you're going all in and this person's only going halfway, then this ship, which is really all a connection is, relationship, friendship, kinship. That's the relationship between you and your family. Connections. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a certain connection, you foresee what you need to do. Take that how you want. You know what you need to do with a certain connection, divine feminine. It's time to just start doing it. You know what I mean? going back to the twin flame thing, this whole connection is just built to make you an X-Man or X-Woman. That's why you're in this. It ain't to live happily ever after on some fantasy Disney shit that most of these twin flame people be coaching and talking about. It's about being rooted in reality. And that's really what I'm here to help y'all with. These clients with me. Like any client that messes with me, I'm telling you, just be patient. I tell y'all, soon I meet y'all, I tell y'all it's gonna take years for this shit to really get to where it need to be. Masculine moves subconsciously through this shit. You gotta know your masculine, so how he or she, because he could be a she be he, you know, rock it. You knew who your divine counterpart was. Their actions and behavior make a lot of sense. Their karmic situations make a lot of sense. Their grooming and upbringing will make a lot of sense to you why they do the things that they do. I told you, certain rules and certain things you can do. That's why I'm here to help coach you through it. I'm a great fucking coach. You know what I mean? You're gonna need help with this shit, but you don't want to get lost in this. You don't want to get lost in any fucking connection, divine feminine. All right? When it comes to connections, like I say, get you together first, then deal with people, and have the patience of knowing that it's gonna take time for them to get on your level. You get it, but they might not. That's all. Bottom line. When it comes to connections, divine feminine, when it comes to any heart center outside yourself, don't lose yourself in someone else. Not just someone else, something else, or someplace else. Masculine, bottom line, most important card with you. You got the Ten of Swords. Once again, it goes back to the overall energy you have, and it's fucking connected. You know, we had grooming, overall energy, which was fairly important. We had grooming, masculine, and the fear. I told you, fear is the step after the Ten of Swords, and this is what you got in the bottom line energy. The dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities. It's like you can foresee a permanent ending. Something that's not coming back no more. You can foresee death. So this can go a few ways. Masculines. It's like I said, Queen of Cups is the writing on the wall. Like the book of Daniel in the Bible. You know, dream that need to be interpreted. That only Daniel can interpret. It was the writing on the wall. Something you can clearly see. You know what I'm saying? That you need to kind of handle or put your attention to type situation. You can see the end and the beginning. Something has to end. And usually with things end, it's either you let it go, the situation let it go, like the connection was broke between you and it. The connection, it's like a relationship too, the Divine Masculine, was broke between you and them, or like I say, it's just something that has to be mentally, because swords deal with the mind. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making, it's a direction, it's a decision. You're gonna have to end something. You see the end. This could be your own demise. You're just seeing yourself, you're seeing death with yourself, you're seeing death with a particular person. Might be not a physical death, could be a spiritual death, rebirth. Like I said, things have to end to begin, and you can see the end in the beginning. Take that how you want. Let's get to the meat potatoes. We're gonna make this brisk. Feminine, the energy you coming out or coming into currently. We got the Seven of Cups. This is my Pimp Cup Chronicle card. It's basically something in you that needs to come out. You need to give it to the world because the world needs it. It could be a work of art, piece of music, piece of poetry, like I say, a program. You know what I'm saying? An idea, a business, a product, a service. It's something. It's your idea. It's your passion. It's in the cups. It's in you. Whatever this is, you need to give it to the world because they need it ASAP. I think that's self-explanatory. Coming into this week, coming into this, this current energy, feminine, you feeling in your bones that you need to disperse something. It might not even be a product or service. It might not be something for financial gain or business purposes. It could just be your voice. It could just be what the fuck is on your heart. Something on your heart. You need to just share it. It could be something you've been wanting to say at church. It's like giving your testimony. Church of God in Christ denomination here. I am a Christian psychic, by the way. It's like testimony service, Like get up and tell your testimony. I used to do that as a kid a lot. I was preaching that since 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? I used to get up and just testify. Just let motherfuckers know how good God been for me lately. You know what I'm saying? And how I just want to be one with the Most High. Thankful, appreciative, in spite of. These are the shits you learn grooming that you learn as a child. How to deal with grief, how to deal with change, how to deal with manipulation, how to deal with violence, how to deal with everything in life. Okay? Feminine. Something you need to get to the world. Share your story. Testify. I'm telling you, because shit I tell my blind master all the time, especially if you've experienced a lot, went through a lot, especially if your life is like a movie, like a lot of us divines, you know what I'm saying? Tell your story, because you don't know how your story might affect another person. You don't know that your testimony might get somebody else through their difficult situation. It's in there. Get it out. Masculine energy, you coming into reflecting 7 with the feminine. 7s and 2 7s kicking shit off is always good. You know what I mean? Masculine energies you coming into or leaving. I say this is energy you leaving. You got the 7 of Wands. This is internal conflict. 7s deal with internal shit. 7 of Wands. This is internal conflict. This is your woes, your complexes, everything that's wrong with you. With the first card in the message, the overall energy, grooming. Internal conflict and reflecting to the bottom line energy, like I said, you can see the end and the beginning. It's a relationship. It's some type of ship you're in that's causing a lot of pain and suffering. Or maybe a ship that was. It's internal conflict. Like I say, one thing about internal conflict, you can only heal yourself. People can help, people can assist, people can aid, but they can't fix. I'll say this shit one more time. People can help. People can assist. They can aid, but they can't fix you. That's selfish as fuck, depending on another person to fix you. When you can only fix yourself. It's internal. You want to lose weight, okay? It's internal shit you need to do. You want to get clean or some shit. It's some internal shit you need to do. It all deals with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta burn calories to lose weight. So obviously you need to dig deep within yourself to do the proper actions or behavior modification to get the change that you're looking for. 7 of Pentacles. It ain't out here, but if it was, that represents change. 7th, internal conflict. Told you, you got issues internally that need to be healed. The divine feminine was put here to really heal you. You heal your divine feminine too, but like I said, you move subconsciously through this shit. Feminine move consciously through this shit, so you really miss out on a lot, especially the milestone and breakthrough moments. But we just gonna stay on you. Internally, you all fucked up inside because you feel something's gonna permanently end, or you know a permanent end is gonna happen, and you just preparing for how you're gonna feel afterwards. Let's move on. Feminine. As far as the feminine energy, feminine role. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got the Fool card. And this is just being in a whole new world like Aladdin. It's a place you ain't never been before. An uncomfortable place. This is a Fool card, so Fool is just unawareness. When you come to yourself, it's just a complete mystery. You in a whole new space, feel like you in a whole new place with a whole new lease on life. More smoke. Ace of Swords. That's Ascension. Clarifying this Fool card. Ascension, that's going up. What's up, Goddess? What's up? What's up, the 4th dimension? What's up, anything away from this realm here? Ace of Swords is also strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, power. Anything you aim for, anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life, it was already put here for you. All you have to do is A for attain it, A for acquire it. You know, anything. And this deals with swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, information. You A for access that yourself through the mind. You in a place you ain't never been before. Okay, that's cool. You're gonna rise above it. You're really facing the unknown. It's okay. You know where to go. It's only one way. That's up. Just keep going up. Higher you go up, the less people gonna be around in this A4 ascension process. This whole ascension process in general is mental. It doesn't affect anybody other than you. This twin flame situation is a solo journey. Only you can A for access this shit. And you can only attain this shit by ascending, by going up. And it's gonna be alone at the end of the day. You know, going back to what I've been saying, like I say, to my mainly female clients, because 95% of my clientele and audience are women. Like I said, I'm a guy, I'm in life, feminine, masculine. So this shit is easy for me. It's hard. I just make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm doing this, to help you, because I know how difficult this shit can be. Just don't give up. I see a lot of feminists losing themselves in this shit, being so concerned with the divine masculine and his karmics and what the fuck he got going on. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. That you lose yourself in this shit. Of course, it drains you. You're consciously moving through this shit. Masculine subconsciously moving through this shit. They don't get tired. They're not getting affected by this mentally the way you are, emotionally the way you are. They're not moving wands, doing things the way you're doing them. They're not trying to manifest pinnacles. What you're trying to manifest with this shit. This twin flame shit is going to be what you want, mixed with your masculine wants, mixed with what God needs out this demo. And we'll get to that in a second. Shit you'll know the higher you go up. Best thing you could do is, like I say, work on you. Best thing you could do is know. This twin flame shit, life in general, this shit is just training me to be the best person I can be. Fucking superhero. Desperate times is gonna call for desperate measures. You're really gonna need some super ninjas out here. You don't want to be no regular ninja. You want to be a super ninja, and that's what divines are. Why you think we? Yeah, it's hard. Boot camp is hard. Any prison stint is hard. I might think. I got a clean record. I don't know shit about jail, but you got to go through hard shit in order for the best shit to come. Gotta know what pain is, man, so you can understand joy better. You gotta go through darkness, man, so you can appreciate the light, man. This shit hard. I ain't gonna tell you it's easy. This shit is a Quentin Tarantino movie. I ain't finna tell you it's Disney. This shit is built for you to be the best person you can be. Rule number 2 in this twin flame shit. Rule number 1 in this twin flame shit, this shit is optional. Masculines understand that shit very, very well. Feminine, you kind of need to get in tune with that. Moving on. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got another pinnacle. This is you and somebody else in your face, in your space, or in your cipher. This is you and what you bring to the table. What you bring it to a relationship, what you bring it to yourself, what you bring it to life. This is you and yours. This is you leveling the fuck up. Let's put more smoke on you with the feminine. Make better sense of this. Eight of Cups. This is my Enterprise card. It's my Pay the Bell card, 2-part card. It's a divine person enterprising, but we'll just keep it Enterprise. Because I know it's going to pop up again, and I'll do the divine. I'll do the Pay the Bell rant later. But this is Enterprise. This is you and another person enterprising. Enterprise. Like, if your integrity is up to par, and you stand divine at all times, you can't lose when you enterprise. But when you enterprise, you got to bet on yourself. When you enterprise, you got to take what you bring to the table and, like I say, master whatever this is. Whatever craft you got, master that shit so you can enterprise. So if you're in business now, you need to master whatever business you in. And it looks like you're trying to master this for a particular feminine. Now this shit gets tricky. Because like I say, when it comes to feminine masculine, I see kind of like 50-50. I see half of masculines are getting ready to go all in with their feminine. This could be their divine feminine, you, divine feminine, or their karmic feminine. Masculine has his reasons of dealing with this karmic feminine as far as to dealing with you, divine feminine. And masculine has his reasons of dealing with you, divine feminine, as far as dealing with his karmic feminine. He's a masculine. So, of course, the feminine in general it matters. Like the feminine in general is a big part of the masculine's life. Just want to say that. But seems like masculines are trying to get something together to present to the divine feminine. It seems like masculines are getting their shit together or getting some shit together to be more presentable when it comes to a feminine. I see masculines just getting shit together to present an opportunity, to present a plan, to present something to the feminine. And by doing so, it's going to kind of solidify him in the feminine. Once again, it's like masculines trying to get some feminines to move in with them, to move with them, to go in business with them. You know, it's a plan. Masculine definitely working it, and it'd be a better plan if he had a feminine that truly cares and loves and trusts and respects him enough to kind of make him a better masculine or man in general. Masculine world, feminine. You in regards to the masculine, we got God. What's God? Hey, when God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or something ugly gonna happen. 66% chance it ain't bad. 33% chance it might be bad, but even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. God work in mysterious ways, and God is absolute. Let's just say this twin flame shit ain't working the way you want it, divine feminine. Guess what? It's still part of God's plan. It's still good, even though you feel it's bad. And what is God? It's war. God is mental. God is a personal relationship. So whatever you and God got going on, it's up here. If you didn't have a brain up here, God couldn't dwell it. Motherfuckers be looking for God, be forgetting God is in here at all times. You ain't got to go too far to fuck with God. God is in you. It's mental. Shit you learn when you